now.
哎呀，这么大呀，火苗子都这么大。天哪，还着的还越来越厉害了。
Yes.
So what was this one?
Is this the Oasis?
Is it the Oasis?
You should have a title up.
No, this is not. This is the one that happened before that, remember?
Oh, is this a previous one?
Yeah, it's a previous one.
Not the tire factory
No,
one?
no, it's before that.
Okay. We'll have to just keep playing.
Okay.
We'll pull it up later.
It's pretty important because it ties into everything. See if you can find the right... I did give you the notes earlier, much like a couple days ago, because this happened a few days ago. Anyway, this is another factory that was set on fire because of a wage dispute, because the wages were owed, and I believe it was in Shanghai. Let's see. What do we got over here?
It was June 3rd. Mm-hmm. It was Xi'an.
Oh, it's Xi'an.
Shanxi. You know where those terracotta warriors
Oh,
were?
it has that. Oh, okay, yes.
They were owed wages, so they burned down the factory. So that's our first... The reason I'm not so well-versed on that one is because the bulk of them, like an entire coordinated... What it looks like to be a coordinated event, happened on another day.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
We'll get to that
This is a precursor.
Yeah, this is Shanxi. This is the kind of the precursor.
Yes.
That's kind of difficult to attribute that because it's happened every single week for months now.
Very true.
People are burning down their factories. Mm-hmm. Do you guys remember China's Joker? What did he do?
He was owed 800 yuan, which is what, $100?
$111.
$111. And he went and burnt down this textile factory that owed him the money. The boss wouldn't pay him. And it burned for like 3 days non-stop.
Yes.
So he became kind of a folk hero.
Yes. And unfortunately for China, this has just exploded. No pun intended.
Yeah. Okay, so
let's look at this.
That title came by real quick. Let me try and pause it. Okay. It was a super quick title.
This, if anything, if you're interested in what's happening in China, this is the most important part.
Yeah. Shanghai, a factory in the Zhuangqian Technology Park, okay?
We're laughing because technically, we can't see the characters. It means
get money.
Earn money.
Yeah, get money. So this factory was set on fire. Now, it's important to pay attention.
Yeah.
These all happen on the same day.
Same day. Imagine if an American factory exploded.
Yeah.
It would be news for months, right? We have covered probably, 20 factories burning down now just recently? These happened on the same day.
Yeah, so take a look. This is the one in Shanghai. You can see this is a still. There's another still. Okay. Now, in Shandong, where's it, Gaoming? This is a tire factory. Also on the same day, on the 5th. Also set on fire by disgruntled workers. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Yes.
So we've got these two big ones, and then there's an even bigger one that happened. This is still the tire factory, by the way. Oh, okay. These are in different, opposite ends of the country. This is not all in the same area, guys. This is all over the place. In fact, there were a lot of things happen on this day. So yeah, that's still the tire factory, but great for the environment as usual. This Jumadian, this is in Henan, right?
That's right.
Okay, this Henan one, this is massive. We got quite a lot of footage of this. This is a chemical factory.
Yeah.
Another chemical factory.
We last week covered a chemical factory.
Yes.
Did we not?
I'm pretty sure.
A huge one.
Yeah,
it was
that's right. Yeah, it was last week. Chemical plant zone with Sonic.
Yes.
Where's Sonic? He's not here today, guys.
Sonic is. I think
we told him off. We said, don't come. You're not coming this time.
The people in China, when this got out, because they had to stifle this for so long.
Of course.
When this got out, people in China were like, this just happened last week, guys.
Yep.
A devastating explosion at a chemical factory.
Yeah.
Don't you think there'd be more scrutiny on safety?
Yeah.
Or like screening people to make sure this doesn't happen?
Now, bear in mind, guys, this is a day after the anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre.
Yes.
Okay? And I think it's too coincidental to not have a connection there.
At least in some way.
At least people's were a bit riled up or something, maybe feeling dissatisfied and they just snapped,
Yeah. And people aren't getting paid.
No.
China's manufacturing is quite literally going up in smoke right now. It's a manufacturing economy.
Yes.
And people are like, the economy's bad.
Yes.
They're trying to snuff out, put physical sensors over everything so no one can see anything.
Yeah.
Not get the videos out abroad.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, they're burning down their workplaces and the method of China earning its money.
Yes.
That's how China earns its money.
Correct. And it's all because the bosses aren't paying the money.
Because they don't have money.
Yeah, they don't have the money to pay. It's true. Yeah, this is insane. But yeah, isn't it strange that every week we've got more factories burning?
Like 2 to 5?
Yeah, every
what?
single week.
What's going on?
Yeah.
And again, where's the international news on this?
It's insane. Yeah. Again, if a factory burned down somewhere in the US, you'd hear about it all over the world.
Especially if it was intentional.
Especially if like 3 on the same day, big ones.
Yes.
How about like 10 in a week?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you'd see that on the international news. No, China gets a pass, so they just censor it so much, and no one seems to care.
Well, it says you find it out here. Mm-hmm. Certainly we'll find it out here.
What you will see is, China's green energy once again. That is a wind turbine. Take a look. That is like the hub, so the blades attached to it. That's the thing up there. That is a wind turbine that decided to catch fire randomly on the back of a truck.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a part of the rail. CRR is like China's railway.
Look at that. It's it's a wind turbine. See, there's the front where the things connect to. Yeah.
This is very unfortunate.
Same day, right?
Yeah, so this is a white Volkswagen purposely ran tons of people over.
Again, so
to show you. YouTube
guys,
chill out.
yeah, we talk about these revenge against society attacks. They happen weekly in China.
Yeah, this happened on June 5th, the same day as the other factory fires.
On the same day that happened, you had this mass. It's basically a mass murder incident. There's no other way to describe it, where people were run over.
Yep.
And again, on the same day, it's a bit coincidental.
Yeah. No, this is on June 4th.
This particular one.
I gotta just skip details here.
Okay.
Basically, a girl was asked. A teacher bullied a girl.
Okay.
In primary school, elementary school, and then something happened.
And she's no longer
because she
around.
could not handle it.
Yeah.
And this is just absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
What's happening right now?
Yep. And then this is another incident. This is a cafeteria.
Knife
right?
attack in Wuhan. A student failed his thesis, so he randomly started attacking people with a knife in the cafeteria.
Luckily, he failed to murder anyone, just like he failed his thesis.
Yeah, I just want to read this quote. He says, I can only go to the cafeteria to unalive people. I want to get a few audience members to accompany me on the road.
Well, yeah. Good thing he's very good at failing things, because nobody...
Yeah, double.
Yeah.
He's Shibai the man.
Yeah, exactly.
Shibai the man, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Double fail.
Shibai, it means failure in Chinese.
Right.
So he's failure man.
Failure man. That's a good thing. Because that could have ended up very badly otherwise. But
Absolutely.
it's all of this unrest in society is happening around the same time.
Yeah, within a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
It is.
So it's been a hectic week in China.
I remember you left my spirit, with you high is all I'm feeling. Remember.
I have such an irrational
Dude.
hatred for these guys.
I'm with you on that. There is a girl who stands there looking over your shoulder. She does nothing else. Dude's underwear that's hanging up to dry in his truck. They're destroyed.
This is called the Hornus of Death.
Okay. And there's the dessert. It's like...
They think that you lose all your heat through your head, so it's most important to cover your head. It's not true at all.
Maybe if you go mess with the nest, then the bird doesn't want to return to the nest.
That's actually not true, though. The Chinese ain't do Tiananmen Square. I did. Okay. That's when
This is pretty funny.
That's
Yeah.
when I knew I had to understand this man.
Close my eyes, I can almost see